What is up, you guys? Your friendly neighborhood Boonslayer here. We're here kind of at the traditional starting point, I guess, in my videos for us to begin, talking about what's going on. And I figured, the past few videos I've just been doing just progress, which is good, but I haven't really been explaining what all is going on and what my intentions are. So here is, again, our upper platform. I've talked about this already. I'm in the process of putting in the carpet. I have not figured out what material I want to make the walls out of yet. I'll figure that out in time. Yeah, I fell pretty hard there. I've got lots of food, though. I guess I'll take some melons. I know I could take some better food than that, but screw it. Melons are basically free. See, there's more plants over there. And yeah, here's my farm. I showed you guys my farm already. I'm not going to collect stuff right now. I'm just going to let it be here. Yeah, it looks like there's only one melon not grown yet. And it's definitely going to grow at the front. And let me just drop down here. And this is where I have a crafting table, a furnace, and 3 pretty full chests of stuff. Now basically, when I finish up there, I'm going to get myself better organized. Because up there, I'm going to put a lot of little stations for stuff. And I'm also going to put down carpet down here. I'm not sure what to do about this. Probably just put some wood here or something. So that's my house. And you can see that the little spot of purple over here. This is my sheep farm. Say hi, sheep. As you can see, I have plenty of sheep, but I also have a zombie, so I'm glad I'm not lagging as much as I was. I was lagging like hell earlier. I had to use a pickaxe because I forgot to make a sword. My iron sword broke. I could make another one, but I was too lazy to before the video started. Jesus Christ. Zombies spawning behind me. Which, there's only so much I can do about lighting that. Hang on, I got a torch. Let me figure out exactly what is I don't think there's anything unlit like right here. I think it's from over here being unlit. Yeah, I think that's the problem. So let's get to our shears, and let's collect a little bit more purple wool for us to use in a little bit to keep finishing our carpet. I've used a little bit of magenta for magenta carpet here. Also, here's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning on basically making little farms for not just the sheep. Also, I'm gonna do chickens and cows. Don't really see a reason to do pigs, and my reason for doing rabbits would be the same. Oh no, actually, I would still want to do rabbits because lucky rabbit's foot. Although, I have to consider how many of these things are resources that I actually need. Because I'm gonna use this flesh to dig out a little bit of dirt here because I'm an idiot. There's the lag. Hi. Yeah, if I go over here to spawn, which is actually really close by. Another reason to do this episode is to sort of be able to quantify what is already at spawn and what spawn needs. And spawn is very close to me as well. Alright, obviously we got multicolored sheep over here. I'm just gonna have my own little purple farm. And I can honestly say, and I feel like I'll be able to get away with saying, that I can bring some purple wool to the community as well when I'm done with what I need out of the purple wool farm. Again, farm over here, but I felt like having my own private one, and mine does not have a button. I'm not going to hit the button, that'd be jerkish. We also have a rabbit farm thing. Yeah, we have a rabbit thing to... A rabbit thing. My words are smart good. I don't need these leather pants. I could probably dump these somewhere. But you know what? Do I have any cobble on me? I know I have wood, but do I have cobble? Well, I may as well just go ahead and make a wood sword for now. And I'll go ahead and make an iron or stone sword at home. Yay. And basically, like I said, we do have we do have the rabbit farm. I'm not sure how they get down. I'm thinking like that water keeps them from going down, but I kind of want them to come down. I don't know. I'd rather just do it manually. That way it prevents confusion. Got nether wart over here, so really in the nether I don't have to go hunting around for nether wart, which is good. I just have to go hunting around for soul sand. So that's something. I am gathering eggs. Because there is going to be some chicken work on my part. We got freaking sheep running around. That's my fault too. Like I'm making fun of it and I'm the one who did it. From what I understand though, this is not the only thing. Something I was thinking of building, but is right here, but apparently we already have it. That's fine. I'm just gonna throw my flesh in there with the rest of this flesh. Oh, some little bows. Right now, it looks like just zombies and skeletons are spawning in this thing. That's kind of disappointing. Although, actually, I think... Oh, no, spiders too. Basically, it gives us some access to some common drops a little bit easier. How'd that creeper survive? Okay, you know what? Let's... Okay. It's down to... there we go. So yeah, that's a thing. Alright. And these farms here, there's plenty of lag to go with them, by the way. Ooh, there are 2 layers of farming area, I see. these areas of farmland here are pretty much controlled by spawn. And basically, the only person whose camp is closer to spawn than me. Like, this guy, he's like right here at spawn. This is practically his farm. Oh, we also have cocoa beans. If I ever wanted to make cookies, or if I wanted to, if I wanted to make cookies, or, you know, if I ever wanted to make cookies or dye something brown for some reason. And they also have a lot of different trees over here at spawn, which is good. I have acacia, oak, I think spruce, but I imported acacia, and I got my original acacia from here. So yeah, I believe this one is the one that I planted after I got mine. You know, we can take a look at this design actually, because it looks like he left a way up. Is there an actual ladder, or is it just? Yeah, there is an actual ladder, but first let's kill the zombie that apparently didn't die. I don't know if he purposely made it so that, like, you could collect experience drops or whatever. Or, like, so that it registered as a player kill so that you could, get stuff like that. As you see, and closed it off. There's nowhere for the mobs to go. You can really hear them, though. And basically there's water to send them down and everything, and that's how the whole system works. And let me... For a second I thought that was like an Enderman with a tail. It's the Ender Horse. And yeah, I saw that somebody came online. So let's just come down. Like, obviously, we can kill these and go ahead and help fill up our chest. Okay, the spiders do die. Yeah. The spiders actually die in there, which is fine. Maybe this is meant to be able to get rare drops. I don't know. I don't know how you make something like that, though, and avoid aggroing creepers. It's starting to get dark, so let's head back to our house and figure out what we need and how we can contribute. By we, I mean I, since you guys probably don't want to associate with my dumb ass. Now, basically, as I pass through the village that has died, one thing that could be useful is a village. Obviously, villages are useful for a great number of things. But basically, another thing we could do is we could go exploring and find one. Now, technically, we don't need a private farm for cows or chickens or even sheep. But you know what? We have these things. In the case of the sheep, it's that the reason we have it is because in a way we do need it. Because we needed a lot of a specific color. One specific color. And that was going to be hard to do. We actually have decent access to slimes. If slimes spawn over here, we can easily just kill them, take their slime balls, and go. Because we're right next to a swamp. Living in a swamp is a bad idea. Living next to a swamp is pretty good. Because you have access to some of the more unique dyes very easily. They're respawnable with the help of bones. And yeah, I have a spare iron. Oh, I had a spare stone sword. Of course I had a spare stone sword in my chest. I always have spare stuff. Even if it's not iron. Jeez. I don't think I need to worry about dealing the extra damage from the iron sword right now. I probably went ahead and made the iron one because this one was a little bit low on health. But yeah, we are gonna lay down some carpet while I talk about the plans for this area up here. Basically, this area up here, I'm going to have areas dedicated to different, basically, survival Minecraft tasks, if you will. I'm going to have a brewing area. I'm going to have an area for enchanting. I could use some redstone to make it automatically put up blocks between the bookcase and the actual enchanting. But my other option is to create a by the way, these torches here on the sides that are kind of in the way of the carpet, those are going to go on the wall when I have a wall. Same with these torches in the corner, most likely, although I could just leave them there. One thing, I do have a couple of unique plans for the inside of my house as well. Notably, I'm going to be making a chandelier. I came up with a good way to do one, so I'm going to do it. And at that point, we will no longer be using torches at all. But for now, we have torches, simply because I don't want stuff spawning in. I mean, who does? But like I said, we got some basically different areas are going to be, like, we're going to have a little enchanting area, for sure. We're going to have a, wow, we finished that a little bit quick. Let's see if there's more already. I don't think I want to make more sheep because I'm concerned about the lag, but basically we're going to have a brewing area, an enchanting area. I don't think we need a full, like, armor crafting area, because if we make the enchanting area big enough, we have a big enough area to work with for our enchanting, you know? We could just do all of that in our enchanting area, and basically make sort of our armory, if you will, where all of our upgrades to our stuff are going to go. So that's going to be what goes on there. I'm also going to have different chests at different places to organize things. In fact, let me go ahead and show you the one small change to the farm. Well, you probably already saw it, but I want to kind of highlight it, because this is something that I'm going to be doing throughout the area. I'm going to be putting signs on the chests to indicate what is in them. Why is my mouse moving so funky? Oh, my mouse. Okay, I guess being in sneak mode on the ladder? It's weird. But you know what? Whatever. In case in case you guys can't tell, I kind of am rushing this out, mostly because I didn't already know what I was gonna do like last night, and I want this finished before 11 so I can play some Smash before I have to go to work. Yeah, today the demo for Smash Brothers comes out for Wii U and 3DS. I only have 3DS though. I would love to do some videos and stuff for that, but I don't have a capture card for it. And a capture card for it costs like, what, $200? So, capturing 3DS footage, yeah, not the easiest thing to pull off. Unfortunately, otherwise, I would be showing you guys all the Smash, but I have a friend who's going to be getting a Wii U, which means I could possibly be able to play on his Wii U in the future. We do have some slime balls. Let's take a look out here and see if there's any valuable mobs to kill before we end the video. We could shear sheep again, but it's not a valuable mob, but I'll take it. But, or is it? What did it drop? Dropped something weird. I thought it dropped something weird. But yeah, I guess I could light up just the whole mountain decently. I've made plenty of torches, by the way, so we are good on the torches. I'm aware that there are more efficient ways to light my place. But to put it bluntly, I don't really care that much. I'm just kind of placing down torches because, you know, they're cheap. They're cheap to make. I think it would be kind of dumb to make like a redstone lamp or to make glowstone to light up all the random little incidental areas, you know. But anyway, that is all for this time, you guys. I'm sorry this episode was boring. It's just me showing around stuff. So I guess next time we will get to work on the chicken farm. Yeah, the chicken farm. So until then, this is your friendly neighborhood Boonslayer signing out. Bye!